Welcome to Tabletop Battle Adventures. It's June 6th, 1944. 0030 hours, 12:30 a.m. Operation Neptune is underway. Allied airborne troops are throwing themselves out of airplanes. These troops are the vanguard who kick off for the larger Operation Overlord. Airborne Allied troops will parachute into Normandy, France to begin to liberate Europe from the Germans. This is Carentan. These roads lead to St. Côme du Mont. This is a German headquarters in this farm complex. The objectives for the U.S. forces of the 506th PIR 101st Airborne Division, Mission Albany. Secure the two causeway roads. Secure the footbridges. Secure the river lock near Carentan, which will allow these marshy areas to dry up. Sergeant Jake McNeese, 3rd Squad, is a demolition expert. He will lead a squad of sappers. They will complete these objectives. Destroy one of the two bridges outside of Carentan. Whichever bridge you do not destroy, rig with explosives. If the German reinforcements approach, hold the bridge as long as possible. If you must, blow the bridge while enemy is crossing. Destroy the command center, headquarters of the Germans at the farm outside Carentan. The 506th other objectives will be to clear Rommel's asparagus poles from the two fields or one field. Once that's accomplished, the gliders will come in with a 57mm AT gun, an M5 3-inch AT gun, and an M8 Greyhound scout car. Final objective of the U.S. forces is to destroy the German enemies. Here are the two platoons of the 506th, led by Colonel Robert F. Sink and Radio Man. Platoon Commander Carey, Radio Man, and a messenger. Assistant Platoon Commander, we'll call Platoon Leader, Corey. We have Platoon Sergeant David, Medic, 2 snipers, Forward Observer Team, Flamethrower Team, Light Mortar Team, Medium Mortar Team, 2 Medium Machine Gun Teams, 2 Bazooka Teams. 1st Squad, Leader, front left. Assistant Squad Leader, back left. 1st Squad Leader, Brian. 12 men in total, 2 light machine guns, 4 Thompsons, a BAR, 3 riflemen. 2nd Squad, led by Sergeant Braden, front left. Assistant Squad Leader, back left. Same configuration with weapons, 12 men. 3rd Squad, led by Jake McNeese, Demolitions Expert Squad. All squad leaders and assistant squad leaders, all equipped with explosives. 3rd Squad are the experts, and they are the same weapons as the other 2 squads. In total, 69 order dice, Once the Rommel's asparagus poles have been cleared, 57 millimeter AT gun with 3 paratroopers will be lighting with a glider. The M5 3-inch AT gun arriving by glider, and the M8 Greyhound scout car will also be arriving by glider. So 69 order dice in total, because everybody's jumping out of that plane on their own. 66 dice here, and then these 3 more dice as reinforcements. So we'll put these dice in the bag. Now let's go and see the Germans. Already deployed on the battlefield, we have the 100th Panzer Battalion of the 91st Infantry Division. We have 1 Puma scout car, 1 SDKFZ with 2 medium machine guns, 1 SDKFZ 251-10 with a light AT gun. We have a platoon from the 6th Fallschirmjäger Regiment. Holding this bridge is 5 men on duty from 2nd Squad. Assistant squad leader, 2 men with assault rifles, and 2 men light machine gun. The other 5, the squad leader, the other light machine gun team, and the 2 other men with assault rifles are resting in this building. First squad, we have assistant squad leader, 2 men with assault rifles, and 1 light machine gun team holding this bridge. First floor of this building is the remaining 5 members of first squad. Squad leader, another light machine gun team, 2 more assault rifles. In the church complex, 2nd floor, medium machine gun team, and just inside the window, medium mortar team. Inside of the chapel, we have the Fallschirmjäger medic plus Major von der Heit of the 6th Fallschirmjäger Regiment, and the platoon sergeant of the Fallschirmjäger platoon. Third squad of the Fallschirmjäger platoon is deployed. 3 men on guard outside of the headquarters. The rest of the 7 men from 3rd squad are in the 1st floor of the headquarters building. There's also a sniper in the attic here. Another sniper in the attic of this building here. And a forward observer here in the tower. Blue brick building, we have 1st floor, Panzerschreck team, and flamethrower team for the Fallschirmjäger. Platoon leader for the Fallschirmjäger and forward observer unit are deployed in the 2nd floor of the 1058th Grenadier Regiment's headquarters. Set up in the headquarters of the 1058th Grenadier Regiment, platoon commander 1058th here with his radio man, meeting with the platoon leader for the 6th Fallschirmjäger. Also accompanying the platoon leader, 6th Fallschirmjäger, is the forward observers for that platoon and his messenger. Deployed here from the 1058th, we have a sniper. We have 2 light machine gun teams. Out here we have the 3rd squad assistant running the spotlight. Also from 3rd squad, we have 3rd squad leader and 1 man here guarding the gate. The rest of 3rd squad on the left side of the brick wall deployed here. 2nd squad from the 1058th, 3 men out front. Assistant squad leader, 2 men. The rest of 2nd squad is riding in the KDFC with the light AT gun. These are the men riding in the SDKFC with the light AT gun. We have the second squad leader. We have the medic, 2 light machine gun teams from second squad, and then 2 men from the forward observers. On the opposite side of the farm compound, we have the men 1058th First Squad. Looks like the assistant squad leader and 2 men. The rest riding in SDKFC 251 with 2 medium machine guns. Here's the rest of First Squad riding in the half-track number 1. We have First Squad leader, 2 light machine gun teams, flamethrower team, and also the platoon leader for the 1058th Grenadier Regiment and 1 messenger. First floor of headquarters building, there's a medium mortar team. That's where the Germans are deployed. Only 13 of their order dice are deployed out in the open. 48 total order dice. And the Germans' objectives are protect Carentan and the bridges and the river lock. Once reinforcements arrive, turn 12, or once a command roll of 36 is reached, join the reinforcements in counterattacking the U.S. forces, wherever they may be. Destroy the enemy forces. Each turn, 1 officer with radioman may call division headquarters sometime during each turn, any officer with a radio. Roll 1d6, keep track of number. After each roll, add to previous roll. Once 36 is reached, or turn 12, 6 a.m., whichever comes first, reinforcements will arrive. 1 platoon from the 12th SS Panzer Regiment, accompanied by 1 platoon of the 25th SS Panzer Grenadier Regiment, both from the 12th SS Panzer Division. They will be entering from any part of Carentan. Another objective for the 6th Fallschirmjäger, 100th Panzer Battalion, and the 1058th Grenadier Regiment is to keep roads secure, capture enemy, bring prisoners to Carentan for interrogation, and they will be bringing them to Major Vanderheit, who is currently in the chapel. This game starts, it is 12:30 a.m., 69 order dice for the U.S. forces, 48 for the Germans will be put in the bag. Each turn is going to represent 30 minutes of battle. So from 12:30 a.m. until 6 a.m., once we reach turn 12, it will be night fighting, 6-inch visibility, except for this one spotlight here. We'll be able to have a 24-inch visibility. And anyone who fires, if someone is facing that, will see their flash of their rifles or whatever gun they're firing, and then we'll be able to shoot toward where they saw the shot. There will be some penalties for that, but we'll deal with that later. And then once we reach turn 12, it will be sunrise, and the beach assault will begin. Still currently building the beach table, but I've got 12 turns to get it set up. And then 1 company of Company C of the 2nd Rangers, 1 platoon of the Company A 116th Infantry Regiment, and the 1 platoon of the 743rd Tank Battalion will be assaulting the beach. defended by one platoon of the 916th Grenadier Regiment of the 352nd Infantry Division. But for now, the next 12 turns, we will be fighting at night around Carentan. In total, the two platoons of the 506th PIR will have 69 men plus the two AT guns and the Greyhound scout car. And the Germans will have 52 men for the 6th Fallschirmjäger who are defending Carentan, and then an additional 31 men from the 1058th Grenadier Regiment, plus the half-track medium machine gun setup, half-track light AT, and the Puma. Next up, I'll get these order dice in the bag, and then we'll start turn 1. This humongous D-Day battle will probably take me around a year. The rules that I'll be using are Bolt Action World War II, 2nd edition, Bolt Action Modern by Jay's Wargaming Madness, and also my own special rules for Tabletop Battle Adventures, which I will not go over right now, but as I am playing the battle adventure and I get to one of them, I'll explain the rules. Turn 1, 12:30 a.m. all the way to turn 12, 6 a.m. Night fighting, visibility of 6 inches, which is about 30 feet in, if you were to calculate it. Deployment, the Germans are already deployed. For the U.S. deployment, and the Germans, they're going to be following a patrol route. So first squad here in the half track, they're going to be coming out, heading straight down this road, leave a few men at this bridge, and then continue on to the end of the road, and then turn around, and they're going to come back. Same route. The half track with light AT gun, they will do the same. Drop a few men off at this farmhouse. The rest of the men will continue down the road. Once they reach the end, they'll turn around and they'll come back. And they must stay on their route unless given an order to advance, run, or go on ambush. But if they have not spotted the U.S. forces yet, then they will have to roll a scatter dice, which will decide which direction they advance, run, or face with their ambush. Once contact is made with the enemy, then they may freely act in any way. The 6th Fallschirmjäger will act the same. They 2 men patrolling the bridge here, and these 2 men here will walk down to the end of the bridge and turn around and walk back. This group may walk over to the river locks also. And they'll continue that until contact with the enemy is established, and then they may move freely. And also, once shots are fired and contact with the enemy is made, all units for Germans on the battlefield may react the following turn. The way the U.S. deployment will work is 48 German order dice, 69 U.S. order dice in the bag. We pull them for turn 1. And the U.S. will pick 5 landing spots anywhere on the battlefield. They must be 18 inches apart from each other. The 66 men of the 101st divide into 4 groups of 13 and 1 group of 14. Each of the groups will jump in and around one of the 5 landing spots. Begin with whichever paratrooper first. Roll 3d6 and a scatter dice for each soldier in group. Measure from landing spot in direction dice indicates. If U.S. soldier lands in the water, make a -1 morale check. If failed, roll on damage chart. If U.S. soldier lands off table, deploy at edge where soldier exited. 57mm AT 3-inch AT gun M8 Greyhound scout car deploy once Rommel's asparagus has been removed from the landing areas. Until poles are removed, these 3 units continue to go down. As paratroopers encounter each other 6 inches or less, they form into proper units. Alright, I just added the 69 US order dice and 48 German order dice to the bag. Oh yeah. So now the US will pick their 5 deployment points where they're intending to jump from or land when they jump out of their planes, and we'll begin the turn 1, 12:30 a.m., June 6th, 1944. But since in my reality world it is 1:15 a.m., tomorrow night I'll pick the 5 deployment points for the U.S. forces, the 506th PIR, and then I'll begin turn 1. Tabletop Battle Adventures, humongous D-Day battle, starting tomorrow night, turn 1.